Hi friends, join me for a practice today that is going to focus a lot on spinal flexion and extension as we work into some back bends. It'll be a pretty backbendy class, but we'll progressively build into some deeper ones, and then we'll get into our hips a little bit today as well. If you have a block at home, grab that. If you don't have a block, a pillow could work here, but just make sure it's a firm pillow, not one that you're gonna sink into. And we are gonna start with your block or whatever you've got in place of that. And if you're using a block, set it up so that it's at the mid height, kind of closer to the back edge of your mat. We're going to work our shoulder blades onto the edge that is closest to you. So you might have to wiggle around until you feel like your shoulder blades are kind of perched onto that edge. And you want to make sure that it's not digging into your spine or into your vertebrae in a way that feels painful or uncomfortable. So wiggling around until you feel like you found that spot. I like to keep my knees bent. You could extend the legs long, but it just might bring you into your low back. I recommend bent knees, feet flat on the ground. Take your hands behind your head, interlace your fingers. With an inhale, spinal extension over the block. So you're kind of rolling the spine over the block. Your gaze goes behind you, elbows open out a little bit. With your exhale, spinal flexion, wrap your elbows around your face as you hug the ribs and the belly button in. Inhale again, extension over the block, elbows, chest, gaze opening, reaching back. Exhale, rounding through the spine, hug everything in. 3 more just like that. Starting to already get into this extension and flexion of the spine. Opening up. Take 1 more. Now find more of a neutral position in your spine, so where you're not overly flexed, but you're not extended. We've got a nice stacked spine. Pick your feet up off of the ground now, so your knees are stacked right on top of your hips. Keep your knees bent, but lower both heels to tap the ground. And then exhale, lift the knees on top of the hips. Inhale again, lower and tap. Exhale to lift. So we're keeping the spine stacked the whole time. Starting to bring a lot of engagement into the abs. Inhales to lower, exhales to lift. Watch that this isn't dumping you into your low back. Again, really keeping that emphasis on your abs by plugging your belly button in towards your spine. Let's take 2 more. You might be getting the shakes. That's normal. Firing up into our hip flexors here as well. After that last one, plant your feet back down. Plant your elbows so that you can push yourself up away from your block or your pillow. Just set that off to the side. Come hands behind you, coming into a seat, but with the feet a little bit wider. Windshield wiper the legs side to side. So a little bit more of this kind of passive windshield wiper where we've got the hands supporting us. Just bringing a little bit of movement into the hips. Go 1 more each way. And we'll make our way into a tabletop, however you want to get there. Knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. With an inhale, tilt your pelvis, arch your back, lift your gaze. Exhale, tuck your pelvis, round through your spine, push the floor away. Inhale, pull the chest through, cow pose. Exhale, round through the spine, push the ground away. 1 more time. Pull the chest through, broaden across your collarbones, finding a lot of length. Exhale, round, space between the shoulder blades. Coming back into our neutral spine. Extend your right leg long behind you. Think of hugging your ribs, your belly button in, so you're not arching into your back here, but we've got a nice engaged core and our spine is stacked. Take an inhale. Can you kick the heel a little bit higher, but without arching into the back? With your exhale, hook your right knee behind your left. Squeeze the inner thighs, rock the hips back. Inhale back to your single leg tabletop, lifting right leg. With your exhale this time, pull your knee to your nose. Round through your back, push the floor away. Inhale, single leg tabletop. We'll do that whole thing again. Cross the right knee behind the left. Rock the hips back as you squeeze the inner thighs. Back to your single leg tabletop.
Knee to your nose, round through the back, really active in the abs. One more time, just like that. Cross your right knee behind your left. As you rock your hips back, your left knee might leave the ground. That's perfectly fine. Back to our single leg tabletop. Round through your back. Pull your knee toward your nose. This time as you extend the right leg long, pivot the left toes off the left edge of your mat. Modified side plank, right arm comes up. Curl your heel toward your glute, catching your foot with your hand. Think of kicking your foot to your hand, pull your hand back to your foot, creating some length across the front line of the body here. One more breath. Gently release the leg, extend the arm long. Start to pull your right knee up toward your chest. We're coming all the way to the top of the mat. Land your right foot, left toes come behind you. Sweep the fingertips up, take an inhale. Think of letting your left hip descend, really as much as feels good to you. Now cactus your arms, pull your shoulders, your elbows down, finding this back bend at your mid-back. Squeeze shoulder blades together, take an inhale. With your exhale, straighten your front leg, stay a little bit more upright in the spine, round through the back, bring the fingernail side of your hands to touch. Kind of a funky, upright, half split type shape. And we'll flow through that a couple times. So inhale, bending your right knee, descending into the left, cactus the arms open. Exhale, straighten through the front leg, round through the back, bringing the tops of the hands to touch. One more time, cactus your arms open. Exhale, round. Coming back through a lunge, but this time both arms up toward the ceiling. Plant your palms, step back into our tabletop position. Just wiggle the hips side to side a couple times. Coming back into our neutral spine. Extend your left leg long behind you. Again, hug your ribs, your belly button in here. Take an inhale. You might lift the heel a tiny bit higher, but without moving your spine. Exhale, hook your left knee behind your right. Squeeze the inner thighs as you rock the hips back. And again, the right knee might leave the ground. Back to our single leg tabletop. This time knee to nose, round through your back, really push the floor away. Inhale, lengthen the leg. Hook your left knee behind your right, rock the hips back. Single leg tabletop. Knee towards your nose, round through your back. One more time. Hook your knee, rock the hips back, squeeze the inner thighs. Single leg tabletop. Knee towards your nose, push the ground away. This time as we extend the left leg, right toes swivel off the right edge of your mat, left arm comes up. Finding our modified side plank with the right knee down. Curl your heel towards your glute, catching your foot. Again, we want that push-pull energy happening here. A little bit more active to support the length and the opening. Take one more breath. Doing your best to release with control, extend the arm, the leg long. Pull your left knee up towards your chest. Start to turn all the way to the top of the mat, land the left foot. Right toes come behind you, sweep the fingertips up. Letting your right hip descend really as much as feels good to you here. Start to cactus your arms, pull your elbows, shoulders down. We take an in-breath in this shape. Exhale, straighten your front leg, round through your back, bringing the fingernail side of your hands to touch. Inhale, bend the left knee, cactus the arms. Exhale, round through the spine. Inhale again, cactus your arms, opening up across the front of the body. Exhale, rounding through the back, straighten the front leg. This time as you bend your left knee, both arms up toward the ceiling. Plant your palms, step back into your tabletop, and again, just kind of wiggle the hips side to side. Down dog, tuck onto your toes, send your hips high. As you land in your down dog, start to explore some movement here. You might pedal the feet, play with shifting your weight to one foot, one hand, any little movements. Maybe you move the neck around. Take one more breath. With your next inhale, lift up onto the balls of your feet. With your exhale, step your right foot all the way to the top of the mat Take an in-breath, let the left hip descend, just tap the knee like a spring. Push off of the back foot, cross the left leg behind the right. With an inhale, lift up halfway, keeping that cross on the legs. Exhale to fold and unwind the feet so they come about hip-width distance. High mountain, lead with your chest, drive your feet down, sweep the fingertips up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fold back down. Halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Plant your palms, step or float to a plank pose. Take a vinyasa, either through up dog, cobra, skip it all together. Let me in down dog. Know that you can always add some inversion or playtime there if that speaks to you. Take an inhale, lift up onto the balls of your feet. Step your left foot to the top of your mat. With your next breath in, lower the right knee just to tap the ground. Like a spring, push off of the left leg, cross the right behind the left. Lift up halfway. Push in your big toe, pinky toe heel so you feel really rooted. Soft bend in the knees. Fold and uncross the feet. High mountain, lead with your chest, sweep the fingertips all the way up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fold back down. Halfway lift, pull your shoulders back, abs engage. Plant your palms, step or float, again vinyasa, however you'd like to get back to down dog. One more time through that, take an inhale, lift up onto the balls of your feet. Step your right foot to the top of your mat. With your breath in, let your left hip descend, tap your knee. With your exhale, cross left behind the right, fold. Lift up halfway. As you fold, unwind the feet, bring them hip-width distance. Coming up to our high mountain, lead with your chest, drive into your feet. Hinge from your hips, fold back down. Halfway lift. Plant the palms, journey back to down dog, however you want to get there. One more time, lift up onto the balls of your feet with your inhale. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Let the right knee tap down as you pull the chest through. Like a spring, push off the left leg, cross the right behind the left. Halfway lift, remember soft bend in the knees. Drive into all points of the feet. Fold and uncross. Lead with your chest, sweep your arms up, high mountain. Hinge from your hips, fold back down. Halfway lift. Plant the palms, step or float. Again, vinyasa, however you'd like to. Down dog is where we'll meet. Landing in our down dog, inhale, sweep the right leg high. Keep your knees straight, but start to open up the right hip and look underneath the right armpit as you do. So think of a lot of length from your pinky finger all the way to your pinky toe on the right leg. Take another inhale. With your exhale, pull your knee to your nose, round through your back. Now hook your right knee on top of your left, so you're kind of crossing the knees, sort of like an eagle leg, and then send the hips up so you're in your down dog shape, but with the right knee hooked over the left. Take a breath in. With your exhale, pull your knee to your nose, round through your back to step the right foot all the way through. Coming up to a high crescent lunge, keep the left knee lifted. Sweep the fingertips up, stack shoulders on top of hips. Pull the right hip back, left hip forward. Hips are really squared off. Think of this as your stability here. Take another inhale. Cactus your arms. Pull your elbow, shoulders down. Again, find that back bend from your mid-back. Take an in-breath. With your exhale, straighten your front leg. Stay a little bit more upright, but round through the spine. Bring the tops of the hands to touch. So kind of same, but different. Inhale, shifting forward, cactus the arms open. Exhale, straighten the front leg, round through the spine. One more time, cactus the arms. Rounding through the back, reaching toward the top edge of your mat. All your weight into your right foot, bend your right knee, coming up to staff. Might be a couple little steps to get there, or one big step, pull your left knee up to your chest. Now step your left leg behind the right, off the right edge of your mat. Catch your left wrist, pull up and over to the right side. So you've got a little bit more weight into the left leg as you lean up and over. Back to our staff pose, all your weight to the right leg, pull your knee to your chest. Now catch your left hand with your right knee. Keep your hips, your chest toward the top edge of your mat, but pull your left knee across the midline of your body. So really focusing on the hip, not so much the spine. Now we swap left hand to left knee, open the knee off to the side again, still keeping hips, chest forward. And again, right knee swaps, pull across to the right side, or right hand, excuse me. Left hand, pull over to the left side. Keep your left knee open, journeying all the way to a warrior two. Start to hinge onto your hip. Push your left leg back, so release the left knee. Take as much time to land as you need to, making that transition smooth. As you land in your warrior two, right knee on top of ankle, pull your left chest and shoulder back toward the back edge of your mat so that your hips and shoulders are in one long line. With your next inhale, reverse your warrior. Reach up and back with the right fingertips. Side angle, lean your upper body forward. A couple times through that reverse warrior. Side angle. Reverse warrior. Cartwheel the palms down. Plant your hands. Step back into a plank, but lower all the way down to your belly. Now cactus your arms off to the side. Take an inhale. Hug the ribs, the belly button in. Start to engage your glutes, squeezing the butt cheeks together. Now on your exhale, locust pose, but with a cactus arm. Lift your chest, your head, your feet up off of the ground. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale again to that locust shape, but with our cactus arm. Squeeze the shoulder blades, squeeze the glutes. Inhale to lower. One more time. Exhale, lift. Stay lifted. Plant the palms to frame your rib cage. Drive into the tops of your feet and into your toes. Scoop the chest through. Up dog, or you can stay in a low cobra. Down dog, send the hips high. It's an inhale to sweep the left leg up and back. Keep your knee straight, but open up the left hip, chest, and shoulder. So you're looking underneath the left armpit. Length from your left pinky finger to your pinky toe. Take another breath in. Exhale, pull your knee to your nose. Round through your back. Hook your left knee on top of your right. Send the hips back towards your down dog shape. Take another inhale. Tiger curl, knee to your nose. Round through the back to step the left foot all the way through. High crescent lunge. Shoulders stack on top of hips. Left hip pulls back, right hip forward. Take another inhale. On your exhale, cactus your arms, pull elbows, shoulders down. We stay in this shape for our in-breath. On your exhale, straighten your front leg, round through the back. I recommend keeping your toes down for some added stability. 2 more times, cactus your arms open, bending into the left knee. Exhale, straighten, round through the back, separate the shoulder blades. One more time, spinal extension, spinal flexion. All of your weight into your left foot. Bend your left knee to shift your weight forward. Pull your right knee up to your chest, coming into our staff. Now right leg steps behind the left, off the left edge of your mat. Catch your right wrist and pull up and over. So you got a little bit more weight into the right leg to lean to the back. Back through staff, all of our weight into our left leg. Now catch your right knee with your left hand. Again, keep your hips, your chest toward the top edge of your mat, but pull your knee across your body. And then we swap it out. We go right hand to right knee, open off to the right edge of the mat. One more time. Left hand, pull over to the left. Right hand, pull open to the right. We stay here. Starting to journey to our warrior two. Hinge onto your left hip as you open your chest, your hip. Extend the right leg long, taking as much time as you need to land in that shape, and then take a moment to really ground down into your pose. Subtly pulling the right shoulder back so that your shoulders, hips are stacked. With your next inhale, reverse your warrior, reaching all the way up and over. Side angle, lean your upper body forward, but keep a bend in the left leg the whole time. Reverse your warrior. Side angle. Reverse warrior. Cartwheel the palms down, framing the front foot. Step into your plank and again lower all the way down to your belly. This time reach your fingertips back towards your heels. Take an inhale to squeeze the glutes, hug the ribs in. On your exhale, locust pose, driving into your hips to lift your chest, your feet. Inhale, lower down. Exhale again, locust pose, lifting head, chest, shoulder, feet. Lower back on the inhale. One more time, exhale, keeping emphasis on your glutes, your abs, your mid-back, so you don't feel tension in the low back. Now stay lifted in the upper body. Plant your palms, drive into the tops of your feet. You can either stay here or scoop the chest through for your up dog, down dog. Send the hips high. Take an inhale to sweep the right leg high. This time, bend your knee as you open up your hip. Imagine that you could touch your left glute with your right heel. Really active into the right hamstring. Take an inhale. Exhale, pull your knee to your nose, round through your back. Hook your right knee on top of your left. Send the hips back towards this cross-legged down dog. Now tent up onto the left fingertips. Pivoting to the left edge of your mat, come onto the big toe side of the left leg. Bend your left knee. Tap your right glute down to the mat. Left arm comes up toward the ceiling. So you're in this kind of funky, cross-legged, sassy seat, if you will. Now plant the left hand, pivot onto the ball of the left foot. Pull the right knee in toward your nose. Step your foot all the way through. Just a short game of Twister in there for you. Come up to your crescent lunge, stack shoulders on top of hips. A little bit different this time. Pull your palms together. Bend your elbows. Reach the fingertips back behind you as if you could drive your thumbs all the way down towards your back. You might be able to, but maybe you're a little bit more here. That's fine too. Take an inhale. Lift your elbows, your gaze. With your exhale, airplane pyramid. Straighten your front leg. This time your chest comes parallel to the floor. Fingertips to the back wall. Inhale, bend the right knee, finding that reverse prayer shape. Lift the elbows, the gaze. Exhale, airplane pyramid. One more time, just like that. Inhale, reverse prayer. Airplane pyramid, straighten the front leg, reach the fingertips forward. Staff pose, bend your right knee to shift the weight forward. Left knee up into your chest. Now bend your right knee, just a tiny amount. Hook your left knee on top of your right, but to a point where you can drive the toes and the ball of the left foot into the ground. So both feet are rooted, but you've got left knee hooked on top of your right. Now catch your right wrist this time. Pull up and over, feeling a little extra length into the right side of the body. Take one more breath. Back to staff, so all of our weight into the right foot, pull the left knee to your chest. With or without the assist of your hand, pull your left knee over toward the right. So you can use the right hand, or you can go without. And then open your left knee off to the left. One more time each way, again, with or without the assist of your hand. Holding our left knee open, all the way to our warrior two. Bending at the right knee, hinging at the right hip. Take an exhale to land and ground down into your pose. Reverse your warrior, reach up and back. Side angle, lean the upper body forward. Reverse warrior. Side angle, let it feel kind of rhythmic. One more time, reverse warrior. Goddess pose, curl your left heel in, toes out. Cactus your arms open. So knees are bent, stacked on top of ankles, and you're not sticking your hips out. Tuck your tailbone, hug the ribs in. Take a breath in. On your exhale, bring your right elbow to tap your right thigh. So you're laterally flexing at the right side. Come back through center on your inhale. Now go left to left. Back through center. Right to right. Center. Left to left. One more time each way. Little extra fire into the core here for you. Probably feeling those hips here as well. Glutes. Back through center. Take your hands to your thighs. Dip your left shoulder. Look to the right. Nice little stretch here for you. Take an inhale. Stay looking at the top of your mat. Pivot onto the ball of the left foot. Turn the left toes forward. land your left hand, right arm comes up, revolved lunge. Low horizon, turn all 10 toes, turn your hip toward the right edge of your mat. Let the left hip descend, reaching your right fingertips back. Keep the feet as they are, high horizon, driving into the feet, into the knife edge of your feet to lift up and over. And back to our low horizon. Again, high horizon. One more time, low horizon. This is one of my favorite movements. You probably picked up on that if you've taken a lot of classes. High horizon. Pivot all the way to the top of the mat. Plant your palm. Step back into your plank. Lower all the way down to your belly. Right leg, right arm extended long. So take the right arm out in front of you. Drive into the pinky side of your hand. Point your thumb up toward the ceiling. Now curl your left heel towards your glute. Catch your foot, if possible, with your left hand. Take an inhale. Drive into the right foot and into the pinky of the right hand. And on your exhale, kick your left heel to your hand. Lift your head, your chest up. You can hang here with this little extra activation in the right limbs, or you might float the right arm, right leg up. Take a breath. End of your exhale, lower back down. Make a pillow for your forehead and just shimmy the hips side to side a couple times. Come back into stillness. Plant your palms to frame your rib cage, either low cobra or an up dog. Scoop the chest through. Down dog, send the hips high. Inhale to sweep the left leg high. Bend your knee this time as you open up your hip. Imagine that you could curl your left heel all the way over towards your right glute. So really active in the left hamstring. Take an inhale. Tiger curl, round through your back. Pull your left knee to your nose. Hook your left knee on top of your right, sending the hips up and back. Our mini moment of twister. Tent up onto the right fingertips. Pivoting to the right side of your mat. Come onto the big toe side of your right foot. Bend your right knee as you lift the right arm. Tap your left butt cheek to the ground. So you're not sitting all the way down. You're active and you're just kind of tapping the left glute into our funky, sassy shape. Now plant the right hand, pivot onto the ball of the right foot. Curl the left knee to your nose. Step the left foot all the way through. High crescent, sweeping the fingertips up toward the ceiling. Palms together. Bend your elbows, fingertips behind you, any amount. Lift the chest, the elbows, the gaze. With your exhale, airplane pyramid, straighten your front leg, fingertips sweep, chest comes parallel to the floor. 2 more times. Reverse prayer crescent, airplane pyramid. 1 more time. Airplane pyramid. All of our weight into the left leg. Pull your right knee up to your chest, finding our staff shape. Now just a subtle bend of the left knee, so barely bending it. Hook your right knee on top of your left, but to a point where you can step your right toes and the ball of your foot down. We catch left wrist, pull up and over to the right side. Take another full breath. You guys know I love weird shapes. Come back to your staff pose. Left foot rooted down. Right knee to your chest. With or without the assist of the hand, pull the right knee across the body over to the left. And then pull open to the right. 1 more time each way. I can tell my right hip is a little bit tighter today. You might notice that too. That's normal. Hold your knee open. And then to our warrior 2, hinging onto the left hip. Open up your right chest, shoulder, hip. Take as much time as you need to land. Exhale to really root down and ground into the feet. Reverse your warrior on your inhale. Side angle, lean the upper body forward. Reverse. Side angle. 1 more time, reverse. To our goddess pose, curl your right heel in, right toes out, cactus your arms. And again, watch that you're not sticking your butt way out behind you. A subtle tuck of your tailbone. Hug your ribs in. Take an inhale. We'll go toward left side first, left elbow taps left thigh, back through center, right to right, back through center, left to left, center, right to right. One more time each way. As we come back through center, take your hands to your thighs, dip your right shoulder, looking over toward the left, looking toward the top edge of your mat. Take a breath in. Pivoting to our revolve lunge, so keep looking to the top of your mat. Turn your right toes forward, land the right hand. Left arm comes up toward the ceiling. Low horizon, turn all 10 toes, turn your hips, reaching and looking over your left shoulder. Keep the feet oriented as they are. Drive into the feet, lift the hips, lift the left arm, high horizon. Low horizon, high horizon. One more time, low horizon, high horizon. Turn all the way to the top of the mat, plant your palms. Step into your plank, lower all the way to your belly. Left arm extends up overhead. And again, you want thumb up toward the ceiling, drive into your pinky finger. This is just to create a little bit of activation through the arm, but also the position of the shoulder here. Curl your right heel toward your glute. You might be able to catch for your foot. If not, that's okay. You can still do this shape without actually holding on to anything. Otherwise, kick your foot to your hand, pull your hand back to your foot. On your exhale, lift your knee, your thigh, your head up away from the ground. You can hang here, or you might play with lifting the left limbs up from the floor. Take one more breath. End of your exhale, release everything down. Take a pillow for your forehead, and again, just kind of shimmy the hips. You might even take that shimmy all the way into your upper back. Make your way into stillness. Plant your palms around the rib cage, either a low cobra or an up dog. Scoop the chest through as you drive into the tops of the feet. Down dog, send the hips up and back. Inhale to sweep the right leg high. Curl your heel toward your glute, but keep your hips squared off, so you're not opening up the right hip. Right hip is still pointing down toward the ground. Now shift forward, but keep lifting the right toes up. So you're shifting your shoulders closer to your wrist, chest lifting through your shoulder, gaze lifts up. So I want you to imagine that you could touch your right toes all the way to the top of your head. Take an inhale. With your exhale, round through your back, pull your knee to your nose. Right knee hooks on top of left. Lift the left arm, pivot to the left edge of your mat, tap the right butt cheek down. Back to our tiger curl, land the left hand, pivot to the ball of the left foot, right knee to your nose, step all the way through. Inhale to our crescent pose. Just one time, finding our reverse prayer. Take an inhale to lift the elbow of the chest. Airplane pyramid, straighten your front leg, sweep the fingertips back. You can hang here, or full airplane. Bend your right knee to shift your weight forward. Lift the left toes. Lift your chest, lift your gaze. So airplane, different from our warrior three, and that we want this spinal extension happening. Fingertips are reaching long, your gaze is lifted. Now start to curl your left heel toward your glute. If you're in your pyramid, that's just fine. You can ignore what I'm saying. All the way to a staff pose, but keep curling your left heel into your glute. So if you're coming from your airplane pyramid, as you find your staff, left heel behind you. So rather than knee to your chest, your knees are in alignment here. Now left hand reaches down for the left foot. Coming into our dancer, you might just stay a little bit more upright, or you kick left foot to your hand. A soft bend in the right knee, hinge on your right hip to lean your upper body forward. Finding that length across the front line of the body, but you're really, really active into your glutes here, into your abs. Take another full breath. Keeping your chest a little bit more parallel to the floor, release the back leg all the way to our warrior two. Land your left toes, pivot open. Use your exhale to ground down into your shape. Reverse warrior, reach up and back. Goddess pose, pivot your left heel in. toes out. This time pull your palms to meet in front of your chest. Now lift up onto the ball of the right foot, so your right heel lifts up. Pivot to the back edge of your mat. Squeeze your inner thighs together. So you're internally rotating your hip to turn and look at the back edge of your mat. Back through goddess. Externally rotate your hip, driving the right heel down. Now go toward the top of your mat, pivoting onto the ball of the left foot. Squeeze the inner thighs in. Back through goddess. One more time each way. So really, really active into the hips. One more time to the front, and as we meet that left knee to a hover, stay with your gaze toward the top of the mat. Plant your left hand straight in the left leg, revolved lunge. Low horizon, turn your toes, turn your hips, look over the right shoulder. High horizon, send the hips up. Seated twist, take your left knee to the outside of the right ankle. Sit all the way onto the left butt cheek. Right hand comes behind you, left elbow to the right knee. You can have fingertips up, down. You could even wrap around your leg. Do what feels good in your body. I'm not feeling particular. Lift your spine. With your exhale, you might be able to twist a little bit deeper. Unwind your spine. Keep your legs as they are, but plant your hands off so that they're kind of parallel to the left thigh, kind of off the left edge of your mat, folding forward into our kind of counter twist here. Pressing back up. Plant your palms to the top of your mat. Drive into your right foot. Step the left leg back. Step the right leg back, vinyasa, however you would like to get back to down dog. Inhale, sweeps the left leg high. Keep your hips squared off, but curl your heel toward your glute. So again, left hip point still down toward the mat. Keep curling the heel in, but shift your weight forward. So kind of into this like reverse tiger curl shape. Pull the chest between the shoulders, lift the gaze. Imagine that you could touch your left toes to your head. Take an inhale. Exhale, curl your knee to your nose, round through your back. Hook left knee over the right, pushing the hips up and back. Lighten the right hand, pivot onto the big toe side of the right foot, turning to the right edge of your mat, lifting right arm up as you tap your left butt cheek. Last time for our sassy Betty Boop-like shape. All the way to our tiger curl, land the right hand, step the left foot through. Crescent pose, sweep the fingertips up. Pull your palms together just one time, take an inhale into your reverse prayer. Airplane pyramid, straighten your front leg. Again, you are welcome to stay and hang here, or bend your left knee to shift the weight forward, lifting right toes. Your gaze is lifted, your chest is lifted, almost like you're making yourself into a smiley face shape with your heel towards your head. Now start to curl your heel towards your glute, all the way to staff, but you're keeping your foot behind you. Again, if you're coming from your pyramid, as you lift up, curl your heel towards your glute. Right hand reaches down for the right foot. You could stay right here, just working a little bit more of this quad stretch, or a soft bend into the left knee. Hinge at the left hip. Kick your right foot into your hand. Pull your hand back into your foot. Natarajasana. Dancer. Take one more breath. Gently release the foot, landing your right toes to the back of your mat. Warrior two, take an inhale. Exhale to ground into your shape. Reverse, reach up and over. Goddess pose, right heel comes in. Pull your palms to meet in front of your chest this time. We'll go to the back of our mat, coming onto the ball of the left foot. Squeeze the inner thighs as you internally rotate the left hip. Coming back through goddess. To the front of the mat, coming onto the ball of the right foot. Internally rotate the right hip. Back through goddess. One more time each way. Whew. Hips on fire. One more time to the front, and then stay in that shape with your right knee to a hover. Land the right hand inside of the left leg, revolve lunge, inhale. Low horizon. Just one time up to your high horizon. Seated twist, take your left knee to the outside of, or your right knee to the outside of your left ankle. Sitting down all the way onto your butt, left hand behind you. Again, however you want to hook your right elbow, your right arm. Take an inhale to lift and lengthen. Push your head up to the ceiling. Exhale, you might twist a little deeper. Keep the lower body as it is. Unwind the upper body. Hands come in a parallel line off the right thigh. Little counter twist, folding forward. I like to tent up onto my fingertips for this, but you can have the palms flat. Lifting back up. Plant the palms to the top of the mat. Left foot down, right foot steps back. Vinyasa or skip it as you meet your plank. However you want to get back to down dog. Take a breath in. Slow breath out. Drop down to a tabletop position, knees under hips. Extend the right leg long behind you. You might want your block or your pillow close by at this point. Hook your right knee behind your left. Start to rock the hips back, but this time we're coming all the way into a seat. So you're gonna sit all the way onto your right butt cheek, but your left knee is hooked on top of your right knee. Coming into our gomukasana or our cow face. It kind of depends on your hips here. You could work the heels in a little bit tighter toward the hips, or you could work them a little bit further away from you. I feel a bit more sensation when my feet are further from my hips. Kind of just depends on you. And if you're like, this is so uncomfortable, you can prop up onto a block or your pillow, or you could straighten out the bottom leg and it will take out a little bit of that intensity in the hips and in the knees. So whatever you need to do here, and this might feel like enough for now, or you can plant the left hand off the side, reach the right arm up and over. Take another full breath. If you were in that side bend, come back to your upright spine. A couple breaths here, you might kind of crawl the fingertips forward, folding over your shins, your knees. Know that you can always take this shape on your back too, if that would feel a little bit better. One more breath. Making our way back to our tabletop. Root the palms down, shifting forward. Left knee lands. Extend the right leg long. Pivot back to our modified side plank, so left toes off the left edge of your mat. Reaching right arm up. This time plant the right foot down, so you're into this bit more supported plank shape. Reaching all the way up and over, drive into the pinky toe of the right leg, feeling that length from pinky to pinky. Back to tabletop position. As you land, wiggle the hips side to side a couple times. Extend left leg long. Hook left knee behind the right. Rocking the hips back, this time coming all the way into our seat. So again, you've got some options here. You can sit up onto a prop here, or you could straighten out the left leg if that would feel a little bit better, or you might be taking this shape on your back, whatever works for you. If you're feeling pretty cozy where you're at, you can hang as you are, or right hand lands off the side. Reach the left arm up and over. Inhale to breathe into that left side rib. Exhale to maybe lean a little bit closer to the right side. If you're in that side bend, come back to your upright spine. You can hang out again here, or you might crawl the hands a little bit further forward. Notice if there is tension anywhere else in the body. Are you clenching your hips or your glutes? And could you kind of soften into that area? Or maybe your jaw, your neck. If there's anywhere in particular that's feeling really tight, I want you to visualize sending your inhales into that spot in your body. And then use your exhales as a way to soften a little bit more into that space. One more breath. Making our way back to our tabletop. So shifting the weight forward. Of course, if that just doesn't work for you, you can uncross the legs and then meet me in tabletop. Left leg extends long. Right toes off the right edge of your mat, coming into our modified side plank. And then land your left leg. Push into the pinky toe of the left leg so you feel a little extra activation. And you might feel a little extra length that way. Take another breath in. Tabletop position. Wiggle the hips side to side a couple times. Let's make our way onto our backs. So take a seat, shifting the hips one side, swing the legs around in front of you. And as you land onto your back, hug your knees into your chest and just rock side to side a couple times. Massaging low back, tailbone. And then come to stillness. Stack your knees, your hips in one long line, and then ankles and knees in one line. Cactus or T, your arms open, whatever feels better. Let both knees drop over toward the right, keeping hips, knees, ankles stacked. Coming into this gentle twist. You might take your gaze over your left shoulder. You can stay as you are. One more breath. Draw your knees back through center. And just kind of shimmy the hips side to side a couple times just to realign hips and spine. And then let both knees drop to the left, keeping hips, knees, ankles stacked. And let your whole body start to really just relax. Soften into the ground, knowing that we are cooling down at this point. Your body doesn't need to be holding tension anywhere. Coming into this different energy of our practice at this point. One more breath. And come back through center on your inhale. Happy baby. Pull the knees out wide or reach for the bottoms of the feet. You could experiment with rocking side to side or maybe straightening one or both legs. And as always, if there are any other shape stretches, movements, anything you'd like to move into, if you want to take another back bend, an inversion, you're pretty primed for a wheel pose if that's in your practice. Maybe something as simple as a bridge, just one more time to lengthen across the front of the hips, but find whatever works for you, whatever stretch, shape, movement you're needing. And if you're ready to head into your final resting posture, legs, arms extended long, or if there's a different shape you want to take, I'm kind of feeling a butterfly shape for my Shavasana today. And as you land in stillness in the body, find stillness in the mind as well. Letting this be a sacred part of your practice, this integration of our practice. Knowing that this too is the yoga practice. To be here in the stillness and the softness. And this is where I will leave you. Stay as long as you have the time for. And when you're ready to make your way out of your shape, take your time, there's no rush. Thank you for joining me on the mat today. I look forward to seeing you again real soon.